Ladies and gentlemen, as you know, we have something special down here at Birdland this evening. A recording for Blue Note Records.
DJs. Dissecting.
What's that? Yeah.
It's the DJs.
How about a big hand now?
Me too. I want to get high now too.
Wait, is that what she says right there?
Yeah.
I thought she always said like, "How about a big hand?"
I want to get high now. Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. Which I can't believe you actually cut out before.
Well, no, you don't have to, because I always expect you to know what you're doing, and you cut it in.
All right, well, now we're talking about it, so we have to do it that way.
No, you don't have to do it. Now we can just restart. Let's just restart like
all
we did.
right, let's replay that last part, so
All
then
right.
just go into that real quick, so we can hear it smoothly go.
How about a big hand now?
Wait a minute.
Oh, I won't wait a minute to get high, because I'm high as hell every day when I'm with Steezy, because we in the dissect. DJs, we back. What up, Steez?
You're not even gonna let it play grooving.
No, we can't. You have to stop, or else it goes too far into the song. We can't.
I know, but
dissect
at
it.
least we could have faded out on that. Maybe
No,
I'll do
unneeded.
it.
No.
All
When
right.
she
Again,
busts
I
out-
could have done that in the post edit, but now that we're talking about it, I've
Yeah, no, we have to
it's
lock
too
it in.
late.
But I always love
late.
that part because she just comes in talking about what I want to get high now. You don't know how she wants to get high, whether it's through dancing.
Oh, wait a minute. Boom. Genius lyrics to the rescue, because I'm looking at them right now. And it says, funky, funky. And then, how about a big hand now? Wait a minute.
I'm gonna go.
Boom.
I'm gonna go ahead and say that's bullshit.
Castle
And
was right the whole
if
time.
you really listen to it,
Genius lyrics is the most
I
trusted
disagree.
lyrics on the web. Find some
Listen to
lyrics
it-
that say
listen to-
differently.
listen to it again.
All right, let's listen to it.
all right, I'm gonna do it just because thing, and you record it later and shit. Here we go.
How about a big hand now?
Wait a minute.
I want to be high now.
How about a big hand now? Are you
What-
shitting me?
How the fuck are you not
That is
hearing?
the
I want to
only
be
thing
high now.
that's all I've ever heard. And
You're a moron. It says I want to be
oh,
high now.
I'm the moron,
They
even though
just couldn't-
Genius lyrics
they
has my
just-
back.
They just couldn't fucking write that because they don't want to talk about people getting high. But
Find
she
it,
literally
pull up-
says that. I'm not gonna pull
pull
up
up
shit.
another
I'm
source.
letting you know that
Pull
shit
up another
says she
source.
wants to get high now. Let's
I-
do it one more time.
I've heard the same thing my entire life, so.
How about a big hand now?
Wait
I want to be high now.
But
You're
if you
tripping.
can't,
dude. We're
it's
never gonna
fine.
agree with this.
It's 100%. I'm right.
You're
Last time we
100%
did
wrong.
this, last time we did this, I was
And I'm
100%
gonna
right too.
disagree on that one too because it doesn't sound like that and it's wrong because the lyrics
All
on
right.
karaoke said it wrong. I guarantee if we looked at the karaoke lyrics, it says I want to be high now.
Find it.
I
pull
want
it
a
up.
big hand
All
now.
right.
What the fuck she want a big hand now? She doesn't even do anything yet. What the
Because
fuck you want a big hand now? You haven't done shit
how
yet.
many times have somebody brought somebody on stage and be like, give a big hand for my next guest
And
right
then he's
now?
gonna tell her to stop. Wait a minute. No, she wants to get
That's
high.
how
He's
it
like, and
goes.
he's saying, no, wait a minute. Before you get high,
right.
let's groove a little bit.
Look
so I
at we're
disagree with
starting
you.
this episode with a bad squabble, and it's
Because
not
I
a good look.
disagree
It's
with
not
you.
a good
I
look.
disagree with
I
you
mean, you'd also
100%.
disagree with Genius lyrics. I'm sorry you've been saying it wrong the whole
that
time.
one was wrong. Both of those are wrong. Whatever you're saying, the lyrics say
matter
are wrong.
because you're wrong, but it does matter because it is the Dissect DJs, and we're back for the first time in about a month. We got a fresh record, and I'm so stoked to be back with y'all with episode 53. We're on the turn of the half century now.
Turn to
And-
something.
And we are approaching 500K listens in just the next week or so. So thank you everybody for
Sounds better when you say we got almost 500,000.
500,000 views, y'all. You're right, that does
Almost-
sound a little bit better.
The K million. You throw a million in there, it makes it sound legit.
And we are back with a absolutely epic jam from what is this? 1993, I want to say. 1990. Oh, you know what? Blue Note is actually the original sample. Herbie Hancock's Cantaloop Island, 1964. So there's a little fun fact right out the gate for you. For
But
some
this
reason,
song was made when?
1993, just like I said.
You called it.
And it is another dissect request from one of our favorite listeners, my main man, Ahmed Salazar, who I go way back with. Me and him used to write on a website together called PowerWrestling.com, which was actually picked up by Fox Sports at the time. And that goes back to, I want to say, like 2002, 2003. And we just been great homies ever since. And Let me tell you something about Ahmed. He is one of the realest truth tellers that you will ever see. Anytime I go to IG and I look at the stories, the first thing I look for is see if he's got anything up top, because he's got some serious truth that he's got to speak. In fact, he used to write for my website back in the day. He was my sports writer on castlentertainment.com, and his column was called A Moment of Truth with Ahmed Salazar, because he speaks savage truth. The type that a lot
sounds like somebody I'd fucking hate.
No, I mean, is that not your style right there?
I don't like it. I don't like it. Don't call me out on some shit. Go fuck yourself. Salazar, hey, thanks for this request, but go fuck yourself. Because we back, baby. It's the Dissect DJs.
Dude, don't do that.
What?
Oh, you gotta talk shit on my homie like, right off the bat. Like,
it's okay. We can talk shit on my homie if I ever do a shitty request.
But he's like you. I don't get it. Like,
yeah, that means we'll probably fucking hate each other. I fucking hate people like me. Are you kidding me? Fucking dude, I don't like you. You don't like me. It's all good, bro. It's all good.
He loves you, dude. He always hits me up on it every year on his story.
Oh, you like me?
Yeah. Every time you're on the story, he's like, oh, my man's always getting it when you're like getting it. So
well,
he always responds talking good about you.
Then I'll rebuttal.
Yeah.
Now, you know what? Fuck that shit. Because I like saying that shit. All right, I'll rebuttal. Because Castle's giving me a weird look because I'm talking about a friend that I don't know.
Nah,
But thanks for giving my back, dog, and glad you like me. Nah, but if I just feel like if you and I were to meet, we might like each other, but then again, we might fight, bro. And I'm Gayars. I got a black belt. It's not an actual karate black belt. It's just a black belt you wear for suits, but I'll fuck you up.
It's not even leather either. It's fucking...
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
Whack-ass Burlington Coat Factory brand.
Yeah, but it's Timberland. It was Timberland discount.
Point is, he likes to spit some savage truth that, you know, a lot of people these days are like, probably getting offended by it, but we need real talkers out there like my man Med, so, you know, check him out. But when he told me he had a request, I was like, I know you're going to spit a jam right now, and he did not disappoint. With Cantaloop by... Is
it Cantaloop or Cantaloupe?
It's Cantaloop. It's like a loop when you would, you know, you do a loop when you're DJing. In parentheses, Flip Fantasia by... Who does this song? It doesn't even say the artist.
Us3, man.
What? Who?
Us3.
By Us3. Is that really what they're called?
Mm-hmm. Us3.
Us3. So let's go ahead and get into it.
And Rashawn and Gerard Princer, who I don't know them.
It's produced by Jeff Wilkinson and Mel Simpson, for those keeping score at home.
If you guys want to know about all the names, we have them here.
We got names.
Do our research now, ladies and gentlemen. 53 episodes in, we finally figured out.
We finally got a producer credit on that.
And I got to be honest, Cass, I know I said as a kind of a joke, but I honestly always thought this song was called Cantaloop, and I never understood why. But then the song doesn't really make sense because it's just a cool, groovy song. And I was like, all right, I guess they just came up with a random fruit that they want to do it.
Because, as I said at the top, the main sample comes from Herbie Hancock's Cantaloop Island.
Can we listen to that real quick?
Blue Note, 1964.
A beat of that?
You want to pull it up?
Let's listen to it real quick.
I do want to hear it. I do want to hear it so we can actually...
Usually what we do is we act like we're going to do something, and then we don't play it, and then Castle edits it in later. But since we have never heard this song, we might need to...
It would help to know exactly... Because this could be a Pitbull situation. Maybe they didn't really even... No, because they had such a dope rap, you know.
I hope. Dude, they might have done a direct...
I didn't even realize Herbie Hancock went all the way back to 1964, so that's a trip. But, yeah, it sounds like something you'd hear at a jazz club back in the 60s, so All
right, let's hear it. Cantaloop Island, you said, right?
Yeah.
Let's hear it. Got you. All right, so I see what they did. They took the direct sample, sped it up significantly, and then put some dope rap lyrics behind it.
See, that is how it's done, Pitbull.
Yeah, fuck you, Pitbull.
If you want to actually make a dope sample, you take a dope jazz beat from the 60s that has a cool bass line and a nice trumpet, you speed it up to make it a hip-hop beat, you still keep the trumpet, and then you add some dope flow, not just your dog shit Pitbull lyrics on there and shit.
Mr. Worldwide! Get the fuck out of here. Fuck you, Pitbull.
And you know what we didn't even touch on with Pitbull is all the other times where he actually joins an artist on their already done track. And it literally is the exact same song, but then he just adds his stupid like little words, little like sounds at the beginning, and then does his one verse of dog shit. But I'm not even gonna like talk shit on that because the artist that brings him in, they're responsible for that. So whatever, make your money on that, Pitbull. But
fuck you guys.
Still, episode 50 is still spilling over all the way to episode 53, and it's probably gonna bring up a lot more.
Sorry.
So yeah, let's go ahead and get into that little intro. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm imagining it like a woman, like a Flappers Club.
Yeah, it sounded an older woman.
Yeah, kind of like bringing somebody on, you know. Yeah. We got something special down at the Birdland this evening, a recording for Blue Note Records. And Blue Note Records is who actually put out Herbie Hancock's Cantaloop Island. So a little nod to them as well. So I also, hey, Pitbull, take notes. They're actually giving props to the people that
Out the gate.
Right. Actually, he did do it on that one where he's like, 21st Brazil Street, we're going to call this guy Ocho. So he did do it on that one. All right, I'll give it props. Let's stop making this about Pitbull, God damn it.
Fuck Pitbull.
Fuck that beat up.
All right, yeah, but
pull that beat back up.
What else did she say there?
That's about it. And then she says, what's that? Yeah. Funky. Then she says, how about a big hair now?
I want to get high now.
If you could pull up any lyrics that say that's what she said.
All right, and then it's off and running, right?
Let's off and run.
Wait a minute.
Groovy, jazzy, funky, bounce, dance as we dip in the melodic sea. Rhythm keeps flowing and drips to MC. Sweet sugar pop, rocks and pop. You don't stop till the sweet beat drops. I shall improve as I stick and move. Vivid poems recited on top of the groove. Smooth, mind, floating like a butterfly. Notes set afloat, sung like a lullaby. Brace yourself as the beat hits ya. Dip, trip, hip, Fantasia.
Yeah. What's up now? Yeah. Man, this song just has such a sway to it, such a certain funk, lack of better words, but just a certain,
it just flows.
It has a good beat.
So
you feel it. You can you're just enjoying. You don't want to get up and dance, but you can dance. But you can sit, you can relax and just enjoy it. You can get up and break down to it. It just has that great feel to it that I appreciate immensely, and the horns kind of do it for me. Right? Am I agree? Yeah.
I
know you love it. I know you love some horns.
Yeah, and let me. We told Pitbull to take notes. Let me throw another segment of the population that needs to take notes. How about modern day hip hop? How about rappers nowadays? You want to hear how not only to use a great sample and to bring it in to make it a modern hip hop song, but how to just flow with it. This guy's not trying to overpower it. He's not trying to just get some certain sound over. He's literally letting the beat carry it, and he's just smoothly gliding around every single beat, just making it work. He's making his rap dance with the song. It's genius rapping, we could break down the lyrics. It doesn't even really matter because it's a lot of just groovy, jazzy, funky, bounce, dance as we dip in the melodic sea. The rhythm keeps flowing and drips to MC. Sweet sugar pop, rocks it, pop,
hey.
You don't stop, bit of the beat drops.
Sounds dope when you're just not even trying to do it.
But he's not even saying anything there. It's basically like scatting rap style, He's just making it work. He's not telling a story, but he didn't need to because the beat carries it and he's going to let it do so.
And what my favorite part is, besides the horns, is the random guy in the backwards going,
yeah.
What's that about? Diggy boogie bump. Diggy boogie bump. This red punk. I love that guy.
Yeah.
That's the only guy I know of this. I never know the rap. I've never known the rap. The whole time I've ever heard, I'm like, here he goes. And then here comes my part. Yeah. Yeah.
But it's just a guy vibing,
diggy,
right?
Diggy bump.
I can imagine the guy being on stage with him and he's just getting it. He's probably
he's on the side just kidding. Yeah.
He's got his dark shades indoors and he's got one of those hats, that they used to wear in the 90s, the little jazz club kind of hats, little brim kind of thing.
Fedora, but kind of not kind of thing.
Yeah, but a little bit, yeah. And he's kind of got a fly suit. Maybe it's a bright color or something. I don't know.
A vest, definitely a vest.
Definitely a vest. One of those bright jungle color vests that they used to wear in the 90s all the time.
Matching shoes. Yeah. Shoes are going, I got
oh, man. If you want to talk about something that's a whole vibe, it's this one right here. And we're literally one verse in, and you already know exactly. You got a visual at the Birdland Club, There's a whole jazz orchestra. There's probably some people dancing.
And some random guy going, yeah.
There's some old folks just kind of nodding their heads, just enjoying the scene. This reminds them of their club back in the day. Yeah.
Biggie bump.
Jip, flip Fantasia.
Jazz and hip-hop, dripping in your dome makes your zone and bop. Funk confusion, a fly illusion, keeps you coasting on the rhythm you're cruising. Up, down, round and round, rhymes profound, but nevertheless you got to get down. Fantasy freak through the beat so unique, you move your feet and sweat from the heat. Back to the fact, I'm the Mac and I know that. The way I kick the rhyme, someone call me a poet. Poem steady flowing, growing, showing sights and sound. Caught in the groove, in Fantasia I'm found. Many tripped and tore upon the rhymes they soared to an infinite height, to the realm of the hardcore. Here we go, off I take ya, dip trip, flip Fantasia.
What's that?
Dude, this song just keeps flowing with just pure into the mood. Whatever mood it is you want to be in, you can be in it with this song. It sets any mood. You can chill with this song. You can get hype with this song. You can like want to rap with this song, or you can just enjoy the fucking instrumental beat of this song. This song is very unique in that it hits many different chords as far as different emotions at the same time.
Right, and because it's a sample from like the 60s, it's one of those songs that like you could almost like vibe with your grandpa, your dad.
Yeah, and they'll be like, "Oh, I like this song."
And they'll be like, "Yeah, I like this beat." And you know what? As I'm going through the lyrics, like the lyrics,
anything that stands out, like a storyline going on at all, or
it's literally just explaining how this song is just vibing with the feel the beat drop, jazz and hip hop dripping in your dome makes your zone and bop. Funk and fusion, a fly illusion keeps you coasting on the ribbon you're cruising. Up down, round and round, rhymes profound, but nevertheless,
that's where it gets hard. That's just hard to read, man.
But nevertheless, you got to get down. Fantasy freak to the beat so unique. You move your feet, you sweat from the heat. Back to the fact, I'm the Mac that you know that. The way I kick the rhyme, so I don't even know.
Man,
I don't even know how they would say that.
How he did
but this part right here is actually the part where he would actually at all be telling a story. He says, the way I kick the rhyme, some would call me a poet. Poem steady flowing, growing, showing. I don't even know how he says that, so I don't want to like get it wrong.
No real story. He's just talking about how groovy the song is and how
he's talking about how he's a poet. Caught in the groove in Fantasia, I'm found. Which is like, okay, can we discuss Fantasia? Like, what is that? Like, is that you talking about the original Disney movie?
You bring up Flip Fantasia a lot. I'm not sure what he's flipping or who Fantasia is,
Fantasia
or why he would want to flip Fantasia.
He described it in that last sentence like it was a city. Caught in the groove in Fantasia, I'm found. And they tripped the tour upon the rhymes they soar to an infinite height to the realm of the hardcore. Here we go, off I take ya. Trip, trip, flip Fantasia. So, you know what? It's almost like this song is not meant to be broken down as a story. Like, hey, you don't need to read between the lines on this. We're basically scatting this rap to go with this beautiful jazz club, to go with the entire, the vibe.
You can play with any age group, any rap, and it feels new, still old school. Dude, what are you very unique?
I dare somebody to tell me they don't like this jam, man. Serious.
Yeah, at least I don't like say you don't like it. Now I can understand not being your favorite, but for you to say no, turn that off.
No, that
gross.
Sucks. Like, hey, what is that song? Turn it off. Like I'll throw that man out of my house.
Yeah,
through the window.
I'll fucking put Us3 in your ass.
I'm gonna stick with the throw him through the window part because I don't know where you just took this.
Yeah, mine got a little weird. Sorry about that.
Can you just kick the third verse?
Jump to the jam, boogie woogie jam slam. Bust the dialect, I'm the man in command. Come flow with the sounds of the mighty mic master. Rhyming on the mic, I'm bringing suckers to disaster. Buku ducks, but I still rock Nike with the razzle dazzle. Star I might be. Scribble, jabble, scrabble on the microphone. I babble as I fix the funky words into a puzzle. Yes, 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 on and on as I flex. Get with the flow, birds manifest. Feel the vibe from here to Asia. Dip trip, flip Fantasia. Ow.
All right, let me hear you break down the verse 3 because I've tried the first two, and as we've established, this is a hard song to go over because this dude flows, and it's the sad thing is we don't actually know who Us3's rapper is. We should figure that out because this dude kills it.
All right, you ready for me to try to both this shit?
I'm ready for it. Rashawn Kelly, I just figured out. Rashawn Kelly.
I'm trying to go a little slower just because I feel like it's a little hard to do, but I'm gonna try to karaoke skills to try to pull this off.
Try it.
All right, here we go. Jump to the jam, boogie woogie jam slam, bust the dialect, I'm the man in command. Come flow with the sounds of the mighty mic master. When I rhyme on the mic, I bring a sucker disaster. Yeah, you're right. That's a weird word. Buku bucks. Hey.
What?
Buku bucks, dude. Buku bucks, and I still rock Nike. With the razzle dazzle star, I might be. Scribble scrapper on the microphone, I babble as I flip to the funky words into a puzzle. Yes, 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 on and flex as I flex. Get on the flow, words manifest. Feel the vibe with it here to the Asia. Drip, drip, flip Fantasia.
Yeah.
Yeah. Biggie bump. Yeah, man, it's definitely a difficult lyric, and I probably messed that one up too because I didn't have the beat down. But
I just wanted to fix the part.
But you're right, man. It's this thing
Scribble,
is
drabble, scrabble on the microphone. I babble. That was the one line.
Scribble, scrabble, dabble on the microphone. I babble. Yeah, that's a good one.
You skipped one of the drabbles, and I just had to be like, yeah, you gotta go back and correct that.
That's good.
That line is
scribble, scrabble on the microphone. I babble. As I feel, yeah, that's a good one.
Scribble, drabble, drabble. As I go on, I babble.
So yeah, this was just flowing, throwing in lyrics, but he did say Buku bucks, which makes him like I love this guy even more. but it still doesn't explain who Fantasia is.
Is that actually the word that you've been saying the whole time?
Yeah, buku dollars.
I've never heard that word.
Buku, dude. Buku.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. Yeah, I've never seen it written.
I told you, dude. I told you. That shit was in Fantasia in 1993. Buku.
Baucou.
Now, I wouldn't have spelled it that way, but definitely that's buku dollars. Buku bucks, and he's still rocking Nike. That means he's making dollars. Yeah, buku dollars.
Yeah, but Nike's expensive, isn't it? So like,
no, not as expensive as like fucking the next level shit.
Nike has a range. They got some cheap sets. They also got like the highest. Yeah.
But yeah, man, dope ass Mike. But the rest of this beat just kind of rides on. So let's listen to the rest of this beat because it's fucking
they slay
jam.
it.
No, this thing just slays from beginning to end as far as the lyric, the music behind it. Oh, I could play the instrumental of this all fucking day. So let's let that happen.
Let's play it all day.
What's that? Funky, funky. What's that? Funky, funky.
I'll be honest, Steve. I don't know who the fuck was on that fucking saxophone.
That's a trumpet.
But trumpet, whatever the fuck that is, he was pissed.
He was making it sing.
And he was doing things on a trumpet that I ain't never heard before, man.
He was making it squeal.
Yeah, he said, what is this man doing? This man, the last 30 seconds of that song just went absolutely bonkers on the trumpet, man. What amazing. Just amazing what he was able to do and make that trumpet just sound so fantastic.
I think there's nothing quite like watching somebody like bust a solo on any instrument where you just know that their skills are so next level that they're almost just like fucking around with it now. Like they're really just trying to be like, all right, how can I fucking slay this instrument now? Where I'm almost like doing it in a different position and I'm making it like just like do different sounds than you've ever heard it do. Just because like I'm like having fun with it now, you know?
Yeah. There was that one part that was like, I didn't make it do it justice, but like how do you do that on a trumpet?
I don't even know. Yeah, like it only has like 3 little notes there. Like how do you
he made that work, dude?
It's kind of like watching like Eddie Van Halen solo on the guitar or something. Like he's like the Eddie Van Halen of trumpets. Like he's literally just like, all right, I'm this much head and shoulders above everybody else. So now I'm just gonna start showing off, and like he just starts playing with it, you know? Yeah. Just like I've been practicing so much that let me show you all the different ways I can actually make this thing sing.
I mean, that's one of those things that you can't be taught, man. That man's trained and just practiced and put in so many years to be able to play an instrument like that. That just made me
gotta appreciate it.
So who the hell is doing the trumpets, man? Because this guy is slaying the trumpets.
All right, I got the trumpet. Right now, I got the trumpeter.
Okay, dope. This is why we dissect. We dissect and give you all the information by this point, ladies and gentlemen.
Again, genius lyrics. With the info, Ambrosius, stop calling him.
Ambrosius over here trying to fuck up the recording.
Super needy.
He's so
today.
cute, but super needy.
Very needy right now. The trumpeter is a guy named Gerard Presencer. The trumpet player named Gerard, and also the vocals. We got to give props to him too. That is Rashawn Kelly.
Wait, you talking about the guy who goes, yeah?
I mean, I assume he's the guy doing all the rap because that's the only
biggie bump.
No, his vocal.
Funky.
It says vocals, Rashawn Kelly. That's the only name they give. Actually, it might be Rashawn Kelly.
That's him. That's who. Rashawn is the guy that goes, funky.
No. He's the guy that says, bump to the beat to the bump, and a minute and a beat. Yeah, he's that guy.
Whatever. I would like to know who the name is. Funky. Whatever.
Jeff Wilkinson? I don't know. He was part of the...
Awesome. Shout out to the trumpet player. Shout out to the vocals. Shout out to the rapper.
And shout out to Herbie Hancock for putting the
original beat together.
The original. Way back in 1964. I didn't know that Herbie went back that far. Herb, my man. Been doing it for a minute.
The cock in the building.
He's still...
The Hancock.
Can you... All right. He's still actually putting out shows like today. So that's literally... It's like 70 years ago.
That man has his hand on his cock.
No, it's like 50. I don't know. Math is hard sometimes. Anyways, let's go back to whatever.
Cock in hand.
Please stop talking. Also, when I go over Rashawn Kelly's name, a baby logo pops up. It's weird. He's the only one that does it.
I don't want to be talking about cock in hand.
They all did. Oh my god, give it up.
Yeah, man. I think we reached the end of this fantastic song. Really. Lyrics don't say much. It's really just a big flow of a lyric, kind of talking about how he rocks the mic and he's cool and Life is great, but beyond that, the fucking instrumental "Let's Ride" and it just keeps you going for the entire 4.5 minutes.
And they really, they really flip Fantasia.
And they don't even describe who Fantasia or flipping or what that even means, but they like to add dip trip, flip Fantasia.
Yeah.
What's that now? All right, go ahead. With your turn, I always do it first. What do you give it as far as slaps and claps? No, that's not what it is. It's slaps and snaps. What are you slapping this out, Steez?
I'm going. Bop.
Funky.
I want a big hand. wait,
I like that. So you put funk in between the snaps and slaps.
I mean, if we want to do the math that up, I believe it was 4 slaps, 4 snaps, and a little bit of a bitty bump.
It was.
And a couple funkies.
It was, but the fact that you intertwined.
They made me do that.
It was good.
It brought it out of me, you know? Yeah. What you got? What are we giving Flip Fantasia?
Yeah.
Just one, yeah?
Funky.
All right.
I want to get high now.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, that's mine right there. So you get 4 claps, no snaps, just because I didn't feel like snapping. But
how does this song not make you want to snap?
I don't know. It just didn't want it. But it got 4. You know, 4 is almost up there, and then it just, you know, you got. She wants to get high, and I always appreciate that about people. Let's get high on life, people.
Especially because that's not even what the lyrics say.
Whatever. Yes, it did, dude. It absolutely fucking. What are you talking about?
This is once again. I wish I could remember which episode it was that we did that at. Where we had the dispute as to what the
Pony. It was episode number 8.
Oh, that's right. It was Pony.
Yeah, and I still agree, and I'm agreeing with this one that she says I want to get high now.
It's the gold and white dress versus the blue and black dress of the ears.
Yeah, except it's
that
clear.
Was what was that? We had that. It was Laurel versus Yanni. Remember that?
Yeah, I never knew what
Except
that was.
Except this one is way more clear.
This one's obvious that she wants to get high now.
How about a big hand now? That's how you would intro somebody in a song. What are they saying? I mean, it's a fine soundbite if it was the words, but she wants to.
You know what, dude? I'm tired. I'm tired of arguing with you.
I'm tired of arguing with you. Next.